Tonight, a new documentary is raising questions about the assassination of Malcolm X.
A new documentary.
But he was put up to join us by the white man. At that time, he had a job as a reporter. And now today, he's a big shot for the same white man because he wrote an expose. Ben Holman of the Chicago Daily News, now with CBS News. He's over here. Put the light on him. Put the light on him. Let the world see him. There he is. Let the world see him. They don't want this on the television. They don't want this on the screen because it's showing the white man's dirty hands. They don't want the world to see their hands.
I'm Kurt Loder with MTV News. The controversy surrounding Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan grew even more heated this weekend when Betty Shabazz, the widow of the slain Nation of Islam defector Malcolm X, implicated Farrakhan in her husband's assassination. It happened on an NBC Sunday morning show called News Forum when reporter Gabe Pressman showed Shabazz this video clip from an as yet unreleased documentary of Farrakhan addressing a closed-door meeting of his followers in 19...
Malcolm didn't know what he was playing with. No, he didn't. He didn't know what he was playing with. You don't jump up against a divine messenger of God like he did. He asked to die. And God obliged him. No, you don't understand. Like someone said, did you Muslims kill Malcolm? So the messenger said, and what if we did? He said, what if we did? Have you ever seen a leader scandalized like Malcolm scandalized Muhammad? Have you ever heard of anything like that? Don't you know if you scandalize a man who's loved and honored by the people, what are you asking for? You're asking for death. And he got what he asked for. And those who killed him, they weren't sneaking behind no damn counter. They came in the place where the man was preaching and killed him in front of his own followers. That's fearless men. And those who were there to guard him, they were ducking. Damn cowardly dogs. Ducking and running under poles instead of trying to protect the man. And you saying your leader? You damn punk, you don't have no leader. If he's your leader, why the hell would you stand up for him? Now all of a sudden they can serve you a dead man on a platter. And you eat him up as your leader, not knowing nothing about him while he was alive and know less about him now that he's dead.
Frankly,
tonight, the Nation of Islam is reacting with anger to allegations that have put its leader under fire. Those sensational charges are in a story we told you about exclusively on News 4 New York last night. The widow of Malcolm X is accusing Louis Farrakhan of involvement in Malcolm's assassination.
what have you got to say about it? Did you teach Malcolm? Did you make Malcolm? Did you clean up Malcolm? Did you put Malcolm out before the world? Was Malcolm your traitor or was he ours? And if we dealt with him like a nation deals with a traitor, what the hell business is it of yours? You just shut your mouth and stay out of it. Don't tell me nothing about.
Do I think that Louis Farrakhan had? Of course, yes. I mean, it was a matter of, it was a badge of honor. I mean, nobody kept it a secret. it was a badge of honor. Everybody talked about it.
You're a nigger in the eyes of white people. Do you understand what I'm saying? I said, but we're going to make an example of Milton Coleman. One day soon we will punish you with death. We're going to punish the traitor and make the traitor beg for forgiveness.
And Louis Farrakhan, the current leader of the Nation of Islam, but now the widow of Malcolm X, has made a stunning allegation that Farrakhan was involved in some way in her husband's assassination.
But God never sleeps, neither does justice. And I believe somewhere along the line in this life, before death, we will pay for what we do. I will, you will, we all will. And if we live a delicious life, God says, prepare slaughter for the children, for the iniquities of their father. So if it were me, I would want to be careful about what I do in this life, because I love my children and I love my grandchildren, and I would not want to bequeath to them a will that has money in it, but a will that also has in it the evil consequences of my deeds.
The events that led up to the assassination began on the morning of February 21st, 1965, with the arrival of Minister Louis X. Farrakhan from Boston's Mosque Number 11, along with his captain of that mosque, named Clarence X. Gill. Seated along Clarence X. Gill were Nation of Islam members and strong-arm enforcers, Joseph Smott and brothers Ronald and Roy Thompson, all notorious members of the Nation of Islam who had reputations for being psychopathic killers. The Boston crew were greeted and welcomed by Newark's two lieutenants, Edward Oliver and Agars Linwood X. Cathcart. Arriving shortly afterwards were Captain John X. Peters of the Springfield Mosque. It was Peters who failed in his attempt to get a silencer for his pistol to shoot Malcolm. Alongside Peters were various other Nation of Islam officials. In the blue vehicle sat the 5 assassins. The lead car in this deadly caravan was driven by Agars Linwood X. Cathcart. They would all drive over the George Washington Bridge and head for the Autobahn Ballroom.